Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to an episode here in the NCAA 2005 March Madness Oral Roberts Dynasty. I'm not sure how I feel about the Dynasty anymore. We have no scholarships once again. We are a bad basketball team. And as you can see, there's no scholarships here available. And we are just suspension after suspension. It's unbelievable. We've switched to a format where we simulate the entire season in one episode. So here we go. Let's find out how many suspensions we get. Is it going to be more suspensions or more wins? That is a over-under you can take here on the World of Juice Hoops channel. Is the Oral Roberts basketball team going to have more suspensions than wins this year? There's a good possibility you can take the over and have more suspensions. We play Ohio State, I see, on the schedule, which is not ideal for me, being a Buckeye fan. They're going to blow us out of the water. It looks like we actually have to go to their ballpark, or their arena, which is not surprising. We play Toledo first game of the season. Here we go. First game of the season. This will set the tone. It's not a bad loss, but still a loss. Not a bad loss, though. We have a recruiting message. Tyson Clinton. I mean, I'll do some of the stuff, but I don't have any freaking scholarships to offer. Why do the stuff if I don't have any offers? Toledo beats us in game 1. Game number 2, I don't know what that logo is. Who is this? Who are we playing? It's Rhode Island. They're 0-3. This is a good chance to get our first win. They're 0-3, but they blow us out of the water. 96-66. We're just no match for even Rhode Island. Utah State's 0-3. Can we get our first win of the season? No, we cannot. We can most certainly not. Utah State gets their first win of the season. Delaware State, this is competition. We lose to Delaware State. We are 0-4, and it might be the end of the road for the Juice at Oral Roberts. We might be getting fired. I would not put it past the AD to fire us here, because we're probably going to end the month of November 0-6. We're certainly not going to beat Ohio State. That's a guarantee. I mean, I thought maybe we could beat Rhode Island or Utah State. But no, we didn't beat those guys. We're certainly not beating Ohio State University, that's for sure. We tried to beat them a couple years ago. We couldn't do it. We're keeping it close with them, but they blow us out in the second half. We are 0-5 to start the year. This is getting ugly. But hey, we're almost a month through the season, and we have no suspensions. So that's a good sign, I guess. No suspension so far. Southern Illinois is the final game of the month. Can we finally get our first win of the season? No, we cannot. We will lose 6 games in the month of November. We are a bad basketball team. 4 message from the athletic director. This is not good. Our job security is, our job security is going down significantly. I'm a little bit terrified that we will get fired. Little bit terrified. It's very possible. Very possible we get fired here. We might not even make the season. If we don't win a game this entire year, we might not make the season. Let's see what happens. Austin P. Is this going to be our first win? It is not. We lose 7 straight games to start the year. That might be a message from the athletic director saying we're fired. A 1-7 Sam Houston basketball team. They beat us. 0-8. And we're not tanking for a draft pick. This is college basketball. Southern Mississippi. We lose to them as well. We are 0-9 to start the year. The athletic director is going to be furious with us. Can we make it to 0-10? I have a sneaky suspicion. And remember, this is all non-conference. We're losing to teams that are non-conference, that aren't that good. But we are just happen to be a lot worse. Prairie View A&M. And we did it. We won a basketball game in the month of December. 67-73. We beat Prairie View A&M, or whatever the heck they were called. We have won a basketball game. We are 1-9. I was kind of hoping that we go winless this entire season. Uh-oh, our coaching report card has been updated. We can't let our team and student body suffer like this. The school deserves a better quality program. I'm trying, big dog, but I don't have any recruits. If I would have had that freaking 5-star, we would be in a much better situation. But unfortunately, I got violations. I got the ban hammer, and I don't have any scholarships. What do you want me to do, big dog? You tell me. You tell me what to do, and I will do it. Except for if it's pack up your... And there we go. Our first suspension is Mac. Our first suspension of the season. And funny enough, we only have one win. So right now, if you took the over on suspensions, you'd be looking pretty good. Eastern Michigan. Oh, we're tied in the first half. And we actually get a win. Second win of the season. 2 wins on the year. It's an embarrassing program that we have fallen to here. We had so much promise in the early years. So much promise. And look what it's taken us to. Looking what it's taken us to. All these violations and the reports from the NCAA. It's crazy. They killed us. You need to take a closer look at the game tape so some of your play calling is questionable. You're really out here questioning my play calling when we're a 2-win basketball team? Is that really your priority there, AD? It's your highest priority? But we're into conference play now. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I was going to say we're into conference play now. So let's see how many games we lose here. East Tennessee State, they beat us. 2-11 for the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles. Utah is next up on the list. I have a feeling I know where this is going to go. And I would be correct. They blow us out of the water, 100+ points. Now it's Nevada. And I think I could guess pretty much where... Oh, this is Air Force, excuse me. We used to play Air Force kind of close. Not anymore. Air Force has defeated us. 2-13. It's getting out of hand. It is getting out of hand, I do have to say. We don't have any messages other than the athletic director, and it's just the same old song and dance. It's the same old, same old. New Mexico's up next on the 7th. And Downey has committed a violation. That's 2. That is 2. It's tied for wins now. 2 violations, 2 wins. 62 points in the first half is crazy. We put up 43 points in an entire basketball game. Absolute craziness. The report card is not going to look good, is it? If you can't handle the pressure of coaching our program, maybe you would be fit in better elsewhere. It looks like they're leaning towards firing me. It looks like they're leaning towards firing me. I tried to build this program up, but those suspensions and the violations that we suffered from the NCAA, the penalties, they've killed us. They stripped us of all of our scholarships, and we haven't been able to recover. We got a bunch of bums out there playing. This is the type of basketball team that I'd make as a starter, and that's not saying anything, or that's saying a lot because I'm bad. I'm not athletic at all. But I'd be able to play on this team because this team is trash. We actually led BYU in the first half, but could not seal the deal. No shocker there. And Mosley, we finally have more violations than we have wins. So if you took the over, you would be correct. Another message from the AD. It's from the NCAA. Rules violations. I get it. Trust me, I don't know why we're getting so many violations. I don't know what I have to do to stop that, but it's not looking good for the good guys. But at this point, are we really even the good guys? Colorado State is up next. We will, unfortunately, lose this game as well. 2-16 is the record. I've never seen anything like this in my entire career. 4 messages from the athletic director, and we've got another message from the report card. Here we go. No one is happy with the program's level of success. The fans and alumni are demanding the school to make changes. I think we're getting fired, boys. I think we are getting fired. There's just nothing else I can do. Simply nothing else I can do. It's a sad, sad day, but it is what it is. We made it, what, 4 years? Is this year 5 of the Dynasty? Or is this year 4 of the Dynasty? I think this is year 4 of the Dynasty. We made it 4 seasons. We had a good run in the beginning. We really did. We were a potential tournament team a couple of years. We won a conference tournament game. We were looking promising. And then we suffered those violations. We lost the scholarships. And it all went bad from there. It all went bad from there. We've got more messages from the PDA, or the PDF, whatever it's called. We play Air Force again. They're finally not ranked. Air Force finally not ranked. But they blow us out of the water, no surprise. I guess it's time to see what the messages have to say. More from the athletic director. Another update on the report card. Our school needs someone to lead them back to prominence. If the curve staff can't, we'll find someone who will. I could have led you, but not anymore. I've lost the program, and it's only a matter of time before they fire me. It is only a matter of time. I've already started to pack my stuff in my office. We'll just see what happens. They should fire me before the season ends, if we're being totally honest, but I don't think that can happen in the game. I don't think that can happen in the game. If this was real life, I'd be fired. I would have been fired before January, that's for sure. Maybe we can upset BYU? No, we cannot. I'm surprised we got 2 wins, if we're being totally honest. I am absolutely shocked we got 2 wins on this season. It is an embarrassment, but this is the way things go when you get violations. And you lose all your scholarships. You can't get the players you want. And you end up being a bad basketball team, a real bad basketball team. UNLV looks like a really good basketball team. We wrap up January. It was a brutal month. More lack of training, I get it, yada, yada, yada. We got more messages from the PDF. Who is it? Is it the scouting? Oh, it's recruiting. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be here anyway, so it doesn't matter about the recruiting, that's for sure. Final month of the year. How bad is it going to get? Will we win another game? Will we have another suspension? Yes, we will. Another violation. There it is. There it is. 4 violations to 2 wins. If you took the over, you would be right. The number 11 team in the country is New Mexico, and they will destroy us. Shocker. 2-21 on the season. I have a feeling the next time I open the PDF, it is not going to be a good sight. We lose to Colorado State, a team that we've beaten in the past. A team that we've beaten multiple different times in the past. And now it's New Mexico again. They've only lost 2 games on the year. They're not losing to us. Unless it was a trap game, but it was not. Most certainly not a trap game. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the PDFs. We got NCAA rules violation, I get it. There's the report card. What's it say now? We can't let our team... Okay, the school deserves better quality of program. I believe that too. I believe the school deserves better quality. I could have given you guys that if my players didn't get suspended every single year. So many of them. If we would have just been able to have our scholarships, we would have been able to... And there's another one. That's 5. If we would have just been able to have our 5-star prospect. I recruited a 5-star prospect to come to Oral Roberts. He was ready to sign on the dotted line to commit to Oral Roberts. But because I didn't have any scholarships to offer him, we were sent packing. 2 games left to go in this season, what will be our final season, most likely. Unless some miraculous thing happens and they decide to give us 1 more year for some reason. I don't know how they would consider that when we go 2-23, which is just this is illegal. You shouldn't be able to have your job if you go 2-23 in college basketball. Or possibly 2-25, I should say. Another one, Whitley, that's 6. 6 suspensions or violations in one singular season. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to not get any NCAA violations? I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know how to stop it. It's just the way things go. We lose to Utah. Now we play Wyoming. And we will be 2-25. What a bad year. I think it's best for everybody if we just mutually part ways and we leave Oral Roberts on good terms. Rules violations, Dynasty extras, lack of training, scouting, coaching report card. 67 job security is not as bad as I thought it was. It probably should be 0 job security. But you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance that we actually are able to survive. We're the 8th seed in the conference tournament, the Mountain West Conference tournament. I don't know how we even have a seed. We shouldn't even be allowed to play in the conference tournament. But we will find out. Maybe we can have some sort of magical run and win the conference tournament. That, you know how crazy that'd be if we won 2 games all year and we won the conference tournament? That'd be the craziest thing to ever happen in existence. But it won't. We will get beat up and blown out by whoever we play. I didn't even see who we played. We are going to lose heavily to whoever it is. It's UNLV. And yes, we lost massively. Not a shocker. Not a shocker. And the report card might have officially put the nail in the coffin. Oh, it doesn't say they're going to fire me. 43-70 in my 3 years here in Oral Roberts. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's simulate the rest of the conference. Let's just say it didn't go my way. It did not go my way. What's the PDF have to say? Oh, a medical staff report? Okay, perfect. Whatever. Let's simulate up to this day, and then we'll simulate whatchamacallit, the selection day. Is this the notification telling us we're fired? Oh, this is just telling us the player of the year and all that stuff. I thought they were going to tell us we're fired. Let's back out, begin the NCAA tournament. Are we done? Is that it? Here's the notification. Max on the mend. No other messages. So we still have a job headed into the tournament, I guess. I don't know how we still have a job. But we do. Let's keep simulating and see what happens. I've never been fired in this game, so I don't know what's going to happen. It looks like... Oh, it's not going to tell me who won the championship. Is that it? Are we going to get fired? Begin off season? What's going to happen? Am I going to get fired? Am I going to have the off season? Campus points. They're not going to fire me. So I guess they're going to give me another year. We don't have any scholarships, so what can I do about verbal agreements? We're sorry to announce that Mountain West has voted against Oral Roberts being affiliated with the conference. We're in the mid-continent again. We got downgraded. We were so bad that they voted us out. That's crazy. We got downgraded back to the mid-continent. Players leaving. We don't have anybody graduating or anything like that. Surprised nobody's transferring. I can't believe we got downgraded from the Mountain West to the mid-continent. That's insane. I didn't even know that was a thing. But we're still the head coach. I don't know how we're still the head coach. How is it legal to be the head coach still? We're back downgraded to a 1-star program, by the way. I know you can't see. It's probably too dark. But we are back downgraded to a 1-star program again. We were up to a 2-star. Somehow we still have a job, though. Not quite sure how that is. I don't have any scholarships. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do when I don't have any scholarships? Please tell me that I get scholarships for next season. Maybe I can turn this around. Scouting, scouting. I get it. I get it. All right, let's finish up this last bit of scouting and then get to whatever this next thing is. Oh, the training results. I don't need to see these. Our team's bad anyway. Okay, we're at the cut period. Can I cut people to free up a scholarship? I might be able to cut people to free up a scholarship. Maybe I can cut Derek Jarrett. He's a senior. That's a substitute. Are you sure you want to cut this player? I want to cut Derek Jarrett. Does that free up a scholarship? I hope so. I don't know if it does. I want to free up Kelly. I want to cut him. I'm going to cut Whitley. I'm going to cut Downey. 11 players on the team. I guess that's fine. I wonder if that frees up any scholarships. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I know Derek Jarrett was on a scholarship, so now that he's cut, that's crazy. You get cut as a senior. That's crazy, but he sucked anyway. I shouldn't have recruited him. I only recruited him because he was big, tall. All right, that's a fine schedule. That's not like we're gonna do anything with it. We move into year number, what is this, year number 4 now? Or year number 5? I can't remember exactly how many years we are. But somehow we survived that season. A 2-win season, we survived and didn't get fired. I don't know how that's possible. We have 12 people on the roster now. I just hope that, I mean, this team's bad. This team's real bad. Let me drop this down and put a little bit more into discipline. I hope that helps. Begin the season. Sim training camp. I don't know how we still have a job here in Oral Roberts, but we do. Training camp results. All right. Do we have scholarships, or do we still have 0 scholarships on the on roster here? Recruiting. Interested prospects. I don't know how anybody would be interested in coming here. Hey, look at that. We have 3 scholarships. All right, so we can actually get back on track next season. We can start scouting some people and possibly bringing some guys into the school. As long as nobody gets suspended again, maybe we can survive this. Maybe, just maybe, we can survive this. But we have a 63 job security. We're in year 4 of our contract. We only have an 8-year contract. Actually, we're in year 5 of our... So I was right. We're in 4 years. So we're in year 5 of our contract. 43-70 is not good. We're not going to be good next year either. But at least we have some scholarships back. We made it through the ugliness of having the suspensions and having the violations, not having any scholarships. We have 3 scholarships for next episode to work with. We're still going to rock the format of a full season in 1 episode, but at least we didn't get fired. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. We didn't get fired. So if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Possibly where we do get fired. Peace.